The wise men departed alone from Jerusalem. The shadows of night were falling as they left the gates. But to their great joy, they again saw the star and were directed to Bethlehem. They had received no such intimation of the lowly estate of Jesus as was given to the shepherds. After the long journey, they had been disappointed by the indifference of the Jewish leaders and had left Jerusalem less confident than when they entered the city. At Bethlehem, they found no royal guard stationed to protect the newborn king. None of the world's honored men were in attendance. Jesus was cradled in a manger. His parents, uneducated peasants, were his only guardians. Could this be he of whom it was written that he would raise up the tribes of Jacob and restore the preserved of Israel? That he should be a light to the Gentiles and for salvation unto the end of the earth? When they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. Beneath the lowly guise of Jesus, they recognized the presence of divinity. They gave their hearts to him as their Savior, and then poured out their gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. What a faith was theirs! It might have been said of the wise men from the east, as afterward of the Roman centurion, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. Taken from the book The Desire of Ages, page 63. Dear friends, it took many days for those wise men to come to Bethlehem. It was a perilous and tiresome journey, but all their struggle vanished when they met Jesus at the manger in that lowly cattle shed. There were enough reasons for those wise men to question their faith. The leaders of Israel were not there at the birth. How could the Creator and Redeemer of the earth be born in such a rude place? How could the Lord of heaven be born as an ordinary man? In all probability, Satan may even have raised these doubts in their hearts. But when the wise men beheld the face of Christ, all doubts vanished. The serene face of Christ revealed to them that he was their Creator and their Redeemer. My blessed believers, by faith and by the Spirit of God, if we could behold the immaculate face of Christ and fix our eyes upon him, we would be able to give our hearts to Jesus just like those wise men. What we behold is what we become. Those wise men had seen Jesus just once, and that was enough for them for the rest of their lives. Oh, what wondrous beholding was that! Who can explain it? Amidst all the apostasy of the present day Jews, we still can come to Jesus. We still can behold him, and we still can be saved. Will you not come to Jesus?
Softly and tenderly, Jesus is calling, calling for you and for me. See on the calling for you and for me. Come home, come home, ye who are weary, come home. Earnestly, tenderly, Jesus is calling, calling, oh sinner, come home. Oh, for the wonderful love He has promised for you and for me. Though we have sinned, He has mercy and pardon for you and for